Hello to everyone. I want to make a brief commentary on this second assignment, which, as you know, is the second part of the broader course project on the feasibility of marketing a product internationally. So again, at this point, you don't know yet what specific product you will be marketing, but you know the country that you are working with, just like you did in the first assignment. So the first part or the first assignment was about the cultural overview of that country. Well, here you will switch towards looking into the economic overview, right? So there are two major areas. The first one will be you reporting on the general economic data, like macroeconomic indicators. And the second part will be specific on the channels of distribution, like wholesalers, intermediaries, retailers, etc. And the media market, the communication channels available for you to market the product in that country. Now, this ranges from traditional media like TV, radio networks, newspapers, magazines, to all the internet and digital-based platforms. In some countries, you have a greater prominence of the traditional media, but in other countries, like in the US, you have a growing importance of digital-based and internet communications and platforms. So this is what this second assignment will be about. And I recommend you one more time to use and cite reliable information sources. And I specifically stress the importance of the university's library databases. I am recommending, for example, a database called Passport GMID, sometimes called Euromonitor. That's the name of this network or database system. Another is IBIS World or the Intelligence Unit. The Economics Intelligence Unit, that's also available through the library's databases. Now, you have also other type of platforms such as Global Edge, and I am including here a link to that. But you can, of course, use other sources of information that you find suitable for your specific country, right? Perhaps you can look into the country's government agencies and offices and their website, which many times they have English language versions. So you can find and, of course, use those sources, and also international organizations, the World Bank, United Nations, the Organization of Economic and Cooperation Development, etc., etc. You have others mentioned here on the first page of the instructions. Now, since you will be focusing on economic data and you will be using different currencies depending on which country you're working in, make sure to provide both the local currency figures and, in parentheses, as I am highlighting here, include the corresponding amount in US dollars, right? And this is going to be the same unit or base for exchange rate for the rest of the data for this assignment and for those that are coming after this assignment. You also have, just like in the first assignment, some country ratings and indexes, which are marked with a chevron symbol. So one more time, you got to refer to those organizations or foundations or associations, universities that provide or produce those indexes and ratings. originally. These are the same formatting guidelines as in the first assignment, no longer than 20 pages, including references and the other specifics provided here. And finally, remember that you need to remove the instructions like this one I'm talking about, which are in black and red color font. So you will just present the outline or the structure with bulleted numbers, etc., as you see on your screen, which are in color blue. All right. Include references. Remember that all the information that you provide as reinforced or supported with specific sources has to correspond to the list of references at the end of the document. So use doing text citations to support your report in the body of the text. And then at the end, you include references in a list. And last but not least, an appendix, right? Which has figures, charts, tables, etc., with number label. And these are referenced or referred to in the text. And in that case, you include or you highlight those with yellow. All right. So thank you very much. And let me know if you have any question by sending me an email.